Okay, uh, Shin Arashi, Shadow Dragon Martial Arts, talking about Butterfly Sword, how we get Butterfly Sword from our ancestral lineage of non-Yip Man Wing Chun. Um, okay, first quick point, I've got illustrated on here the areas of the Butterfly Sword that would traditionally be edged and non-edged. Um, this non-edged part could be used for punching, but it's mostly for blocking. So that's why you'll see us do edge alignment blocking, because this part is not edged. So it doesn't matter. If we block edge on edge here, you nick the blade. Here, not so much, or not on our side. So a couple quick things to preface doing the butterfly sword. Everything in our butterfly sword form will be heaven grip, a very much punching grip. You can easily drill in like a Sai style grip your slashing and thrusting elbows. So upwards, round, oblique, diagonal, side, down, backside, and then jutting, reverse forward, and crushing elbows. Even spike elbows. So I guess, yeah, all of our elbows you can do, all 12 elbows you can do with this grip. You can do the very traditional four corners blocks. High, inwards, outwards, and low block. This does expose the back of the hand, so it's like against a spear or staff, sweeping it across. Whereas this outwards block, you could do 10, but you don't want to put the blade here, okay? So to use that, you have to use this more here. You can do almost all of Neihanchi in this grip. So there's all those applications for the reverse grip, and I don't advocate for reverse grip in this weapon for most things because you're sacrificing all your range. The reverse grip is if you have to be super defensive, if you've got an injured arm or hand you're protecting it, or if you've just picked it up. So you can drill all 12 elbows, you can run Neihanchi, you can run four corners blocks, and because of that, I probably have to run through it, but you could probably do 27 movements with this. There is just like in most Wing Chun stuff, there's elbow line. In this, there's gonna be kind of this distance. You don't want your pommels to be much further than the length of the whole weapon apart from each other. They assist each other. Any of your wooden dummy based trapping, most of your Qigong, that's correct. Okay, the Qigong mobility drills you can do with these. Okay, I'm gonna give these to David. David's gonna demonstrate double upwards flower and then the form. Double upwards flower is less important for our applications, but it's pretty and it's a good dexterity drill if nothing else. So start with the flower and then we'll do the form. Okay. And you're just basically following yourself, and there's thousands of there's thousands of YouTube videos on how to do that. And like I said, it's more of a dexterity drill, and you can do almost all the Sunawali with these, and that's a good drill, switching from grip to grip. Just to, again, less that you're going to use that in combat, more that it's a good dexterity drill, and you pick up a weapon, you learn how to flip it over to a better grip. All right, so we're going to run through the 8 butterfly. Oh, I need to show the 8 slashes afterwards. Go ahead. Thrust and thrust. Good. That's correct. Good. Pakda to Tanda. And these are what we call our double stacks. They'll teach you how to weave the blades together and generate footwork power. And double slash has lots of different applications. Okay. Keeping those as closely lined up together as possible. Okay. Third section is bong and a front kick to shuttleless side kick, landing forward. Okay. Scorpion position. Okay. And back to the double slash retreat. And then resync in the middle. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. Boom. Double slash, and sink in the middle. Good. Okay. Double press down to Gwanda. Make sure that Guan doesn't come so far off the body. And then becomes Bilda. Bilda.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thrust becomes Bill, and you thrust underneath. Yep. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay, press down to the sides, slap it off. Okay, the thrust becomes Bill. Good. Boom. Boom. And okay, last section is going to sweep across bong with the side kick, land forward Tanda. Good. And then step back with internal rotation, step back with external rotation, step to neutral with an open slash. Good. All right. Good. Yeah, good. 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 Okay. We're going to switch.
Need some practice on that. Bring
Oh,
it
yeah.
up.
David's still learning this thing, and I'm still relearning it. Okay, so first of all, 4 easy ways of striking with this. 5. We don't really show one of them. One of them is just a hammer fist with this, right? Because it's going to be the least used. It's going to be the most close. And then punching with either the knuckle guard or the flat. Okay? Either one of those can use a little bit of hip torque or foot shift. That's what that is. If you're in a forward stance, you just use hip turn. You could use like an arrow punch energy there. All right. If you need more range, or you're further away, you go from, or your blade is a little bit off the line. You go from punching to hacking, taking advantage of the fact that the more weight is here. Boom, boom. Okay, and then slashing, and then finally thrusting. Thrusting can be vertical or horizontal to get in between the ribs. The 8 slashes are going to look familiar to some forms of FMA and look alien to others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That 8's going to be the least used. That 7 is hard to differentiate. Is it 7 or is it 1 or 2? I like my 1s and 2s way out, so that's why I count 7 differently. 1 is almost always going to be retreat, a covering retreat. Okay, you could do it this way, okay, to hit with the back side, or just to move the tip as a threat. But those 8 slashes are kind of like compass points. So anything, you know, within 20 degrees of this would be 7. Within 20 degrees of this, whatever. You are mainly looking for neck or collarbone, okay? The upwards, you're looking for underneath the armpit, or if you were lower, femoral. It's with this short of a weapon, femoral is a tricky target because you have to go low. Cross slashes could be belly openers. They could be throat openers. Okay. This could be top of the head. This is most likely top of the collarbone. This could be neck. This could be collarbone. Remember that the funny thing about this is, in FMA, you are taught blunts go against bones, blades go against flesh. Well, the grind on this is like a hatchet. So it can do either, you know, either less well, but still well. The opening here is to represent if you were hiding the blades or just holding them and you had to drop in. Anytime there's a double block, you're trying to block in the center so you can get a hold of it, hold whatever you're blocking. The vast majority of the way the techniques are designed in the form is against a long pole or spear. They can very easily be adapted to single stick, to machete, to long sword, to whatever. But if the alignment looks odd, it's because we are chasing down the length of a spear with 2 short things. Okay, I have talked too long on that, so thank you.